Alright, welcome back for episode 4 of our village of Camaar. Hopefully going to be a city at some point. So, little bit of order of business to be done with first. We have a couple of new name suggestions to pop in very quickly. So we have Lockie, who I know very well, and he wants to be a Lord of Camaar. So for now we're quite small, so I think what we can do is he can become our tax collector. So we're going to take Nag Lafar, and he's going to become Lockie. Confirm and save. And then we also have Lasagna Lover, who would also like to pop in Charles V for a name. So I'm wondering, maybe we make that the priest. So we're gonna Charles the Fifth. Confirm and save. So Charles V. Charles the... Oh, if I could spell Charles right. Let's fix that. Goes before the L, thank you. Charles the Fifth. He's currently fetching some water at the well. So let's get the game running and let's look at a few of these notifications that have got popped up at the moment. So we've got increased housing density, which is, yeah, we can look at that soon enough. Because I do want to make this sort of a fortified area. That was something I was thinking at the end of last episode. And let's pop down to our little manor house. Mandating the bailiff. Villagers believe we are prosperous enough to be supported by a bailiff. This nominated person will hand critical tasks such as prospecting nearby deposits and petitioning the estates on our behalf. So, as you can see, build a great hall, build a bailiff office. We just need to assign someone, which is a nice, easy thing to... construction requirements not met. Oh, I think that's just lack of resources. So, as soon as the bailiff office gets finished, because what I think we'll do is actually get the fortification sorted out first, which is going to mean ripping out all of this fence, which I'm pretty certain we wasn't all that long ago that we actually put in. So let's see. Let's go into the building and village fortifications. So we're going to start by, I think, placing our little entrances. Oh, you're not happy because you want to continue the wall first. Let's just get our camera positioned a little bit nicer to map this out, and And missed a segment over here. Okay, so let's just... Lovely jubbly. And then we'll add some sort of... Oh, let's just see what we've got over here, over at the warehouse. Ooh, surplus of construction materials. Wood and stone. With these, anything is possible. Your villagers look at the surplus and marvel at their potential. Will it be a church, a manor, a tavern? Excitedly, everyone ponders what might become. Ooh. So for filling up that, we get a bit of a bonus on our happiness. Love it. Ooh, we're going to full up on the wood, so it's kind of good. We've got given it a purpose. And hopefully the light fortification will be met once this gets built. So I don't think we've got anything set to be built other than that, so hopefully that'll get cracking. And what you have a problem with? Not getting enough flour. But we've got 13 bread, so I think we're looking all good on that. Now, where... Oh, I'll take you. Let's see, Haunted is transporting tools for the construction of the manor dormer. And we have free time, also fetching tools. Cool. Also, we got some new stuff. I think it's just decoration, so let's have a quick gander what we've got. Ooh, so we've got the braziers and stuff like that. Cool. So once we're looking good on getting these fortifications all built up, we will look at sorting out a patrol so we can get the density of our buildings in this middle area looking good. So I'm going to up the speed and let's see if we can get through getting this wall up. Let's see how Lucky's what are you up to? Oh, just chilling at home, being a bit lazy. What are we up to? Where are we going now? Getting some fish. And a nice little bit of cod for tea, fish and chips, eh? Oh, now that you eating, having a nice snooze. We'll leave you to your business and just waiting for some of this fortification to get built. How are we doing? 60 of the wood has been delivered. Good, good, good. Oh, let's. Who's this? This is Perrin of Haunted's little crew. Getting a bit of a first bit of the fortification up. Lovely. Oh, they're wasting no time. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, so Perrin can actually take from... Interesting. Always learning new things about this. It's like I always thought in my head they had to go to somewhere like here, a warehouse to collect the wood that they needed to build with. But no, they'll just take it from wherever's closest, which is kind of cool. Okay, so what do the little gateways need? Are they the ones that need the tools? How short on tools are we? So you're missing 12, 13, and then so 19 tools. So we need soldiers 11 tools. That's good. So almost getting there with the tools. So hopefully by the time we've got enough tools to finish this off and this fortifications, we'll be able to employ a bailiff, hopefully. So, playing the waiting game. Now, where's Dad, man? How you been getting on? You all happy? Oh, 76. You're not happy about taxes, are you? And the rejoicing tail's starting to wear off. Tough life as a stonemason, eh? How are we getting on? So, I can't quite remember where... Oh yes, we have this like weird little outcropping of territory. Don't think we're going to be buying any territory very soon. Really want to get this fortification up. So something I've learned from like personal playthroughs is kind of good to kind of try and keep things compact. So like having the farming over there, all nice and ready. The only thing I've kind of given a bit of extra space is the cathedral or church, a rustic church. That is best suited to a commoner. That's good to know. How difficult is a commoner house actually? Oh, it just needs to be desirable and beautification, which is pretty simple. So commoners aren't too bad to get, but their needs get a little bit more messy. Did we unlock? Have a quick look. No, so we haven't got the money for it, but yeah, we really want to sort of think about getting into the clothing route soon and open up that production line, because we will need the goods for when we start having commoners. Nice, this wall's starting to come along nicely. If I remember, Bakers live right next door. And the market's not too far away. We backed up on stone. Good, good, good. Can we sell stone? Ooh, not what I wanted. I wanted to get into resources. Find stone. Buy until. Can't sell it yet. Is there a trade route that lets us sell stone? Oh, we've got. They'll take polished stone. Will anywhere take just stone? Basic stone. No, but you'll take fish. Middle will take fish, which is kind of interesting. More polished stone cells. And yeah, no one will take regular stone, so just full up on that, which is what it is. Okay, let's just... yeah. Next trade should get us the tools we need. And are we buying polished stone? Long tab. Polished stone. No, are we... can we even... oh yes, we have a stonemason hut. Working away. So yeah. So you're only 4 away, so again, not looking too shabby. It's kind of just being patient, allowing the game just to get what needs to be done. There we go, there's that sale we needed. 15 tools. That should be the bailiff done. Other than just waiting for the last trickle of stone polished stones to be made. And our fortification as well. Good, 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 good. And yeah, we've definitely got enough wood surplus. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I'll probably cut away to when we have all of this done, the fortification and the bailiff done, and we will come back together to introduce who our bailiff is going to be. So we're back, and as you can see, the fortifications are in, and we are ready to appoint a bailiff. So let's click to assign bailiff and see who we get as an option. Ooh, so we have Perrin, our builder. So job learning speed is increased by 88%. That could be quite good. I don't know how much like job level makes a difference. Combat training speed, yeah. I think, well, the berry guys, which I think that is Hindela, is one of our berry gatherers. I think we'll go for you because Perrin's very busy, and I don't think like putting the bailiff title on him is a particularly good idea. So we're going to go Hindla. And as you can see, everyone is super happy about that. A sense of duty sweeps through the village as your bailiff steps into office as your trusted right hand. They are sworn to enforce your laws and uphold your will across the land. Very well, and we get a bonus 10% happiness. So, influence the labour estate. That is going to be our first mandate, so we can complete that mission. So let's go on to our mandates. And where is it? Influence. We need 50 gold. So I'm just going to be waiting on that a little bit longer. But if we click on one of our houses, we can now see that light fortification has been met. So hopefully, what we might do is once we've just earned that little bit of gold we need, I will look at maybe adding in like a little watchtower, and getting patrol coverage set up. And this is going to be like our main residential sort of area, I'm hoping. That is my current plan, and then kind of have things expand out from it. So eventually these farms probably get pushed further and further back, but might have like sort of our production line, sort of top of the production line things kind of build near and around, and we might even add another sort of fortification wall in, depending on what we kind of fancy at the time. So let's just wait for that little bit of coin to roll in, and maybe let's go into our resources again, just see what we're doing on tools. We might just save a few pennies by just controlling what that is, and I just cannot seem to find where tools are. Set to 25, buy anything up to 25. Oh, we've got 25, so we shouldn't be buying any more tools. Should be. Ooh, 46. Getting there. Ooh, wood for the bishop. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that, because that is easy coin that we desperately needed. And as you can see, we got no problems on wood at the moment, so let's go into mandates. Let's get that influence, and that is that mission going to be all done. And now let's look at increasing house density. So we need to build a watch post. So I'm wondering where we should really put the watch post. I'm wondering if we could squeeze in here. If we just go into the build menu, nope, there's nothing wanting to be built there. So let's go into monuments, manor house, and watch post. Okay, so stone tower minor, stone observatory. It's definitely possible. Let's have a look at this one. Okay. Manor tower. Yeah, manor towers don't really work. So I'm thinking stone tower. Let's kind of pop it on the corner here. And maybe not too ridiculously tall. And oops, did not mean to do that. Meant to go on to that one. And pop it to the same colour as we've got going over there. And okay, what door would we like? I'm thinking we'll just go simple stone. We don't want it there. Let's spin you around and then add you back on. Because I like that little balcony. I don't want to kind of hide it. And then we can maybe add. Why don't you want to snap on? Little chimney on the side. Right, and little braziers as well. I think I'm kind of happy with that. So let's make that a priority. Okay, is that literally all that's give us space for? Okay, well, good to know. We're only going to have one patroller. We might have to look at maybe a bigger version somewhere then. So, material-wise, we're looking pretty good on that. Let's see what it does once it's actually built, because interior access, room. I'm assuming free build just for now. Going back. Yeah, you count as a room. I was about to say, I'm sure you count as a room. Cool. We'll have this built in no time because look, haunted. Oh no, Asalina is on the case. The team is fully on it. Can't grumble about their work ethic. This building team is the best in town. Pretty certain it's the only in town, but they are certainly the best and we've got a love for it. Look at it. Flying up. Absolutely flying up. Cool. So, looks like now we're going to be stuck on the polished stone. Ah yes, some more patroller spots have opened up. So, I think once this is built... so, I think we can... How many we've got? We've got some... Yeah, we can fill all the positions. And then, look, we now have a patrolling route. So this is going to be basically just... Let's get this. just for the fortificated area. Just trim that back off. Cool. Alright, and hopefully that is an acceptable amount of coverage. I'm sure it's it might be because it's not finished being built yet. So let's just maybe just help for now with the polished stone by not being able to buy it because we don't have any through routes that can do that. So I think we'll just have to leave that to be finished built, and it is enough patrolling for now for these guys to be happy. And how are we doing with... Ooh! We are now considered a town. Fantastic, and we've unlocked a new ruler title, so I think we might just go change that for Lord Keldor. So we can now be Elder Keldor, and we'll keep changing and keeping up to date with the changes on the titles. Oh, and we've even got a few already upgraded buildings. Cool. So before we add any commoners, I would think it'd be a good idea to sort of have a look at making sure we keep up with our growth. So what I'm going to do is, I know we're going to need clothing, so I really want to get this new production line all set up nicely. So I'm thinking I should check out where our territories are working out to be. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll, because we've cleared out all the trees we can in this area for now. So we might even need a forester actually, just to keep ticking over nicely somewhere. Because 121. So I'm thinking let's just go into the new goods production. So we've got sheep farm, weaver's hut, and tailor's workshop. So I'm thinking let's get you kind of over here, just on the outskirts. Build you there. Let's get you up and running nice and quickly. And whilst that gets done, think about where we'd like our weaver's hut to be. And I think we're also going to want logistics dedicated for just yourselves. That is not what I want. I want a warehouse. Warehouse. I think if we go in there and we get our weaver's hut, have you up against there, and just to kind of break up what's happening in there, we'll have the tailor shop in there when we can actually afford you. So we'll just leave that as is, and let's start taking some of these new people. Okay, so you are going to be wool, cloth, and clothes. And I want 3 people working in there. I want you to stock everything. Ah, oh, crikey. That was very quick. Didn't mean to pin you. Kinda need to get this up and running, so steal you back off. You had a nice time being a transporter, but nope, you're gonna be a sheep farmer. Because I need to know if this is going to be too small. So, spread it out around a little bit more. Seriously? How much space do you want? Okay, there we go. It's a very iffy sheep farm for now. Ooh. Take all of you. Right, getting a lot of new people. So who have we got here? We've got Druid, Dacian and Andrebes. And our sheep farmers were Lopo and Otnand. And we need a couple of weavers. Cool, and... oh, we've still not got the coin yet. But what we can do is... I need... nothing, because we can't... Have I missed something on the progression then? Let's have a quick look. Goods market. So, that's 50 gold, which we were waiting to actually place the tailoring bench. So, I'm going to do this a weird way, because I want that being built. Now, as soon as we've got the gold, we're going to add in... you're just waiting for your fields to kind of propagate themselves as some sheep. Alright, the town is coming along nicely, and I can actually say town for a change, because it is a town. It's officially recognised by Foundation as being a town, which is just lovely. So, got some nice density going on, and it gives you a fair bit of space, which is nice. So hopefully, like the likes of these houses and stuff won't be as necessary. So I'm thinking, actually, yeah, you know what? This might be quite brutal, but I'm going to get rid of this. Don't need it. I'd rather you focus on building up in here. So do you guys actually just... I'm just going to kick you all out now. Go move into the nice fortified safe zone. Because there's plenty of space for you guys. I think when we can afford it, we're going to take this next. Ooh. Take all of you guys. Waiting for work. Yeah. Come on, sheepy, grow up, please. Grow up nice and fast. How are we getting on with the tailor's workshop? Struggling for planks. That's odd. Got plenty of wood. Not producing quick enough. Maybe we just created too much demand. Because I'm guessing these upgrades... yeah, you take planks. Increasing our density too quickly. Okay, so nice bailiff office. Got a little watchtower. Things come nice a little bit Coming along nicely. Very nicely indeed. We've got some nice little huts for our farmers over here. Lovely jubbly. Ooh. Alright, you got all the materials, just need to finish making it, and I'm going to hire a few people in the tailor's workshop. No, I'm not going to... Sorry, don't know who you are, but I'm not going to have you in our village right now. Alright, let's have a quick look at our budget, because really waiting for this 50 gold to get the goods market, which is going to be very important should we want commoners. But yeah, we seem to be struggling, and I don't know why. So let's have a quick look at last month. So trade, bought more tools, upkeep. What's the big hitter? Service, administration, food production. Okay, so can't really do much about the upkeep. Construction. So construction was a big one, but what did we earn? 214. So what was our... Let's just collapse that. So, yeah, we would have been making a profit. Could always... let's just sneak a little bit more money out of them. That will just help. Ooh, we've got a tailor. Better suited for citizens, but we are a long way off being comfortable and having citizens. But, aha, we are starting to... Well, we did! They are now produces one cloth for free wool. And you produce 2 common clothes for 1 cloth. Cool. I think we're going to want another weaver's hut. Then... just to keep it... Yeah, that's... Can we kind of clip this in a nice way? That's... Or do we just put it like right next door? Maybe not actually, because we need to leave some space. Alright, let's have a look. So, you'll keep busy, just need to keep you supplied with cloth. And how quick are you producing? It'd be nice if there was like a way to know like how quickly you pump out this. But just something we have to deal with. Because we seem to be struggling to make money at the moment. However, we are now producing clothes, I'm pretty certain. Let's have a look. Yep, we've got 6 in there. So we should be able to soon open a new trade route, which would be very handy. We can just start selling the clothes, keep everyone at serf level, and just use that to gain a bit more profit. So, actually, do we have any trade route that's accepting clothes already? Don't think so. So we've got Northberry, Trotberry. No, Trotberries is all accepted. So yeah, let's not go on progression. I don't know why I clicked that. Let's get onto resources, find cloves, and let's get that being sold ASAP. So let's sell anything above the value of 10 for now. And we can always change that once we actually start to give it to our villagers. Yeah, 9 wool. Fortunately, nice and close by, so even if you guys want to get it from source, I do love the fact that it is nice and visible. You get to see your resources out in the world. Oh. Doing a lot of house upgrading as well. Oh, you were living in there. It's just been upgraded. I was like, I'm sure you don't. You never lived in this house. But who are you living with? Maud, question mark, Lopo, and Dizzler, who's unemployed. Hopefully we'll solve that at some point. Okay. So we're very much just waiting to make some money. And then once we've made that money, we can unlock the goods market. And once we've done that, we can start to think about having commoners. And once we've got commoners, that's another tax, and hopefully they'll be able to be taxed a little bit more. So it kind of balances out on that whole financial front. But how are we doing? The wool's starting to collect up, cloth's starting to collect up. So hopefully that will kind of backlog quite nicely. And we've got a very tight little production line there as well, which is really, really good. Oh, what was that? Let's miss that. Let's go into the log. Tropberry bought 10 for 20. Fantastic. Good little bit of money. Let's just look at what do we need for that trade route? 20. Okay, and that unlocks his middle. We will also buy some fish, so we could start looking at maybe doing more fishing. Berry brew. Don't buy gel. Okay. So let's just adjust wherever it is. Cloves. Come on, cloves. Cool. If you prolong your little press, you can do it in increments of 5, which is a nice little handy little tip and trick that I've learnt today, and just happy accident that I was just clumsily pressing the button. But yeah, that can be a little nicer than actually having to enter it manually like I have been. Yes, we are definitely going back up in the right direction, and with the extra taxes, hopefully we will get that 50 coinage we need for progression. And I think once we've unlocked that new trade route, we will have a look at getting a commoner, just double checking what they need, and maybe looking at what we might do in the next episode. But we're just going to let a bit of time pass, get that 50 gold, and do those last little few things before we finish the episode. You know what? Completely forgot it was a thing, but do we take the hit? Yeah, won't hate us for long. So let's get on to the progression. Let's unlock the goods market. Ooh, extended village edict. Yeah, let's take that as well. Let's go and see what edicts we've got. See what can help us. Decrease the cost of every mandate. Decreases the time of every mandate. That's not too bad. Stonework promotion. It's not great because the yields of food decrease, which is not great. Upkeep for production building parts are decreased by 50. That is fantastic. Refund 50% of tools used after constructing a building part. You know what? We might trade quantity bonus of 80% from villagers with clergy, kingdom, and labour allegiance. Trade price bonus of 20 from village. Okay, that's conflicting. But we'll definitely go for that. Let's go back onto progression. Take the second extended, and I'm going to take the tools because it's very handy to get some of the tools back. Cool. And we don't have any of the privileges yet, but something to keep in mind. Hopefully, lowered the upkeep will make a big difference. So I'm guessing like you're a production, so producers, so yes, you've been reduced. You might have been 2 before, and now you're 1. Ooh. Ooh, what have we got over here? Let's have a quick gander. Advice: villagers leaving. Some villagers in your community are unhappy. They have their reasons, but one thing is clear: you will leave if life in your village does not improve. Click to see what is bothering them. Okay. So let's have a quick gander. That, of course, is going to be the levy that I've just done. No wonder you're not too thrilled. We've got no one really like on the verge. Well, let's have a. So you're going to decrease over time. Don't know how quickly you go down. Let's maybe just go back onto taxes and just drop you back. So you're not minus 50%. You're only minus 25. Hopefully that should change. Oh god, 24%. Maybe the levy wasn't a great idea, but we will recover. I'm sure we can manage. Playing the waiting game, which is sometimes just the case with these city builders, but it's just nice to kind of see some of the progression. Might even do one of those fancy dissolves from what it was earlier into what it's looking like now. Because yeah, there's been some fairly substantial changes from what it looked like at the start of the episode to what it is now. I think that might be a nice way to just kind of show it off. Oh look, we're rolling in it. Plus 25. So yeah, that upkeep. Big difference. Look, last month, and look at this month. Absolutely, mandates. Well, yeah, mandates are going to make a big difference, but looking a lot healthier with the coffers. Okay. The happiness is going back up. Generally, levy mandate is down to 80%. Oh, we're lacking some refined food. So let's somewhere that wants a commoner to work it. Best suited to a commoner. Okay. So you can be our first commoner, Loharanagrin. I'm not picking someone I've named because probably not going to go well. So we need 2 refined foods. So we've got bread, cheese or meat. Probably go down the meat route. Service, that's not a problem. Entertainment. Oh, you need entertainment as a commoner. Alright, so got goods. So what we'll do is we'll get goods sorted by adding in a good stall over here with maybe a nicer tent. I'll even add in a good stall now. Okay. And then, what was it? You needed entertainment. So, let's see what we need. Have we got? Okay, okay. So we can. We've got Berry Brewery. So, we've got all water over here. And we've got the berries over here as well. They get brought over here near this well. So, I think. I think we just have a nice, simple little brewery over here. Which I think with. Why don't you want to snap on? Yeah, I'll just have double chimneys. Show it's producing something. Nice little dormer there. I think. Voila. And best suited to a citizen. Oh, actually needs a chimney, so good job I put the chimneys on. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to that. So, produces 3 berry brew from 2 berries and 1 water. So that's not too bad. Now we need somewhere where you can actually go and enjoy that berry brew. So we need a public lounge. And I think a nice spot to squeeze it in here. Double you up and up you on the side with a nice doorway in the centre with a nice chimney. And build. Alright. And yeah, look at them. So we're going to need some new people to work in these places. And I think it's about time we moved you guys back out of the way. So you've done your job over there. And we'll bring you out into the sticks. Oh, let's actually finish confirming you. Which we can't because inevitably we are a negative. Okay. So let's just wait for the next little bit of coinage to come in. Really need Lockie to go and collect some taxes, that's what we need. Or are you gonna... What are you doing? What are you looking for? Oh, buy some clothes. Buy some clothes. Perfect, thank you. Alright, let's do this whilst we're paused. Oh, plat changes. It's like really thrown then. So it was already moved over there, just remembered. And into resource production, let's just throw a little foresters, just in case. Lovely jubbly. And how are we doing on berries? 59. Might even, let's look at Really need, yeah, some berry collecting areas. Cleared too much forest. So I'm thinking we might actually add a new berry gatherer's hut right next to here. Open up a new piece of territory, which I didn't think I was going to do this episode, but might have to. Alright, let's let those things get done. And yeah. So I'd like to... There's no point in focusing on you, though you're almost done. What do we want to focus our builders on? You've been sorted, you've been sorted. Let's maybe focus on the forester's camp. And... oh, we can't zone it until he's been built. Or she. Don't know why I've assumed there's going to be a bloke working there. Oh, we've just sold... Goldberry sold 6 to us. It's the tools. Really wish we could make our own tools. All this just to make a commoner happy. But we're getting there, we're getting there. Ooh. So we've got a reforestation area. And get to work. And of course we can always turn him off as and when we need it. Cool, so got him sorted. Let's focus on getting you up and running. And then hopefully we can get this zone opened up for some extra berry farming. What's our little question mark? Oh, per build. Oh, it's just a little tooltip because we've not actually had. I thought we would have got that for the sheep farm, but basically just tell us that we need to do it from within the building. And how we're doing on clothes? Where's our clothes? 44. Cool. So I think I now want to change. Let's go to the resources and where's our clothes? Don't want to sell until we're 60. Okay. Just to make sure we're prioritising our own villages with plenty of stock. You know, these trees grow pretty quick, which is really good. Forget about our little manor house over here, which don't plan to keep around for very long. Let's ratify. Oh, ratify. Not a word you hear very often. Villagers believe we have achieved enough prosperity to implement our very first edict. These are laws and policies that help you shape the village in new ways. Additionally, you can enable privileges, which are benefits granted by each of the estates. Once edicts and privileges are enacted, they must be revised with a mandate to be removed. Okay. Well, we've already done that, so that was a quick and easy bit of advice to follow. Love it when it's nice and easy like that. Ooh. We now have space for someone to start working in here. Cool. And they will produce fur in here. And we're now just stuck waiting on materials. How are you getting on? Very, very slowly. Yeah, there's a few spots. Not the most ideal of spots, but I think I might just leave this kind of like a nice protected little area for them to gather from. Just kind of important now that we've got this new production line that we need to kind of make sure we're protecting nicely. Really do. I think, don't want to, but I'll get over it. Really want to get this territory open so our berry farm is here when we Ooh, just got you in time. So you guys can get to work. Hopefully 2 berry gathering huts should be enough to supply you and a rustic food source, especially if we've got fish as well. This is fish and berries. We'll just watch this get built, and then I think we're going to wrap up. So I think something I'm just going to quickly do just before I finish off the episode, because I think waiting for that is going to take quite a while when it's missing quite an important resource, is actually add in another stonemason's hut. And I think once that's been built, we will have a little bit more joy getting sort of the stone sorted for projects. Actually, maybe look at somewhere where we could store it as well. Is there a problem? Why are you saying you've not got housing when you clearly do have housing? Or is that just a case that wasn't finished recently? Bit odd. Anyway, we're getting a little bit distracted. So maybe we need another warehouse. So maybe let's just quickly. Might be kind of nice to put the warehouse over in here. Okay, so they should get built pretty quick. So we're going to need a few people to work those. Cool, there we go. That should just hopefully double up on getting that sorted. Which, if they're working pretty hard, let's just see how this new person is getting on. Just probably seeing to a few needs, aren't we? We've already done water, rustic food. Cool, 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 cool. What are you doing? Heading to work. Nice. What I like to see. And I was about to say, right next to the stone quadrant as well. So super efficient. As good as can be. Now, I'm really curious to see what difference like level makes to speed and stuff like that, but we'll just have to wait and see on that. But at least that will be 100 just as that. And we'll do a couple, and we want polished stone. For now, we want anything else going in here for now. Now, I think we'll leave it at that. There's just the 2. Come on, Camaar, you can do it. You can get this finished off. We will need to employ someone to actually work this. Unfortunately, we've got some people coming in, because this is about to get finished. So, yeah, there's the tools that are doing us at the moment. Have we... Ooh, here we go! Sells tavern resources type to villagers best suited to a commoner. foolish me. I didn't actually make it be what it needed to be. So, let's be cheeky and add in what we actually need. That's, we've got our taverner. And I think once this is built, I can actually set the resource it needs to be. And yeah, we've got all the materials that we possibly need, so we will see that get built. And after many times of saying it, then we will be done for the episode. Because look, half it's already built. Come on, Luna, you got this. Ooh, that was a good sale of clothes. Looking good on the money front. I'm pretty sure I haven't done a levy in a while, so that's pretty good news. Come on, all the way. Aha! Excellent. And berry resource. Lovely. Cool. So we'll check in on the tavern and make sure that that is covering entertainment needs. But we are looking pretty good. As you can see, made good progress. Got the bailiff up and running, got patrols, got the density up, got some new production lines. Need to really have a look at refined foods next episode. Maybe expanding on the wheat, make sure that's a little bit more efficient. Maybe cheese or meats, one or the other. But that's going to be it from me, guys. If you've enjoyed this episode, please pop down into the comments, let me know. Even put name suggestions or building name suggestions, whatever you would like to possibly put your name and stamp on in the village of Camaar, please add it down in the comments. Other than that, please think about a like and a subscribe, and I shall see you in the next episode.